Already adapted for Western precision munitions, the jets enter combat almost immediately, striking the brief windows when Russian troops gather before attacks. Russia assumed Ukrainian tactical aviation would remain constrained by aircraft shortages and electronic warfare. However, the Polish Mig-29 pipeline is turning that constraint into sustained precision pressure on Russian frontline nodes. In late 2025, Warsaw publicly discussed the release of another 6 to 8 MiG-29 fighters being retired from Polish service. This follows Poland's 2023 transfer of 14 MiG-29s to Ukraine. This established a working pipeline for spare parts, maintenance, and documentation, rather than a one-off donation. These jets can enter service almost immediately because Ukraine already operates the MiG-29 and maintains trained pilots and ground crews, eliminating conversion delays. The aircraft are not raw airframes either. Polish and Ukrainian modification programs have already adapted them to use Western precision-guided munitions, with pylons, wiring, and avionics interfaces already in place. As Ukrainian pilots are already trained on the MiG-29, Ukraine can start conducting combat operations almost instantly. Along the northern border, Ukrainian MiG-29s are used to stop Russian raids before they begin, forcing Russia to spread reserves along the border instead of concentrating them for offensive action. Ukrainian intelligence identifies Russian force concentrations while they are still gathered for attacks or briefings, most often through operational security failures such as active phone signals, visible antennas, or repeated vehicle movements to the same house. Geolocated footage shows a single AASM hammer bomb striking a house where Russian infantry had assembled alongside a command post. The strike collapses the building in one hit, killing the gathered personnel and canceling the raid before the unit can move toward the border.
The Ukrainian drones can be seen identifying and eliminating multiple Russian targets. Russian positions, ranging from dug-in infantry to vehicles and fortifications, are hit with surgical precision. Explosions tear through enemy trenches and camouflaged shelters, sending shockwaves of panic through the ranks of the occupiers. A drone chases a fleeing Russian soldier before detonating with chilling accuracy, demonstrating the FPV drone's ability to track moving targets in real time. Each strike is executed with minimal collateral damage, indicating meticulous reconnaissance and planning. The video doesn't just record destruction, it communicates a broader message of psychological warfare. Russian troops, caught off guard by the silent stalkers in the sky, are shown scattering or attempting to hide in shallow trenches, only to be hunted down moments later. The strikes appear timed to hit concentrations of troops, delivering both tactical and moral blows. The precise coordination suggests involvement of experienced Ukrainian drone units, possibly from formations like the SKLA Battalion or Aurora-Zvidka, which have become known for such high-efficiency missions. This operation once again highlights how Ukraine has reshaped modern warfare. Drones, once a novelty, are now central to the battlefield. Cheap, customizable, and deadly, they give Ukrainian units an edge against the larger, more conventional Russian army. While the exact location and date of the video remain unconfirmed, the terrain and troop movement indicate it likely took place on one of the heavily contested eastern front lines, possibly near Avdiivka or Bakhmut. A dramatic new combat video released by Ukraine's 425th Special Purpose Assault Regiment, known as SKALA, showcases a devastating operation that reportedly destroyed 2 full Russian battalions. The footage, captured by drones, thermal imaging, and tactical observation units, delivers a rare and raw view of the intensity of modern warfare on the Eastern Front. The operation, taking place in a contested zone likely within the Donetsk region, highlights the precision and effectiveness of Ukrainian aerial reconnaissance and strike coordination. The video reveals multiple Russian armored vehicles and infantry positions being struck with lethal accuracy, presumably by FPV drones, artillery, and loitering munitions. Column formations and trench systems were targeted systematically. Explosions ripple through enemy lines as Ukrainian operators, likely stationed from hidden observation points, direct fire with clinical precision. The 425th SKALA Regiment has become widely known for its pioneering use of drone warfare. In this video, Ukrainian forces not only identify and fix enemy positions, but also document real-time elimination of enemy assets. Several Russian vehicles, likely BMPs, MTLBs, and logistical trucks, are shown being destroyed in direct hits. The thermal imaging sequences confirm nighttime and low visibility engagements, suggesting that Ukrainian forces are actively conducting 24/7 operations to maintain pressure on Russian units. While the destruction of 2 battalions is likely an estimate based on visual assessment of the equipment and manpower eliminated, the impact is nonetheless significant. A single battalion typically consists of 300 to 800 troops. Even a partial elimination of that number severely weakens enemy combat capability. The video, already spreading rapidly across Ukrainian and pro-defense social media channels, serves not only as a testament to Ukraine's growing battlefield capability, but also as a morale booster for the population and troops. It further underscores Russia's continued vulnerability to precision Ukrainian strikes. The SKALA Regiment's latest strike marks another milestone in Ukraine's adaptive warfare strategy. By blending traditional reconnaissance with modern drone and artillery coordination, they are rewriting the playbook for small unit effectiveness in a full-scale war. The soldiers of the 425th Skala Separate Assault Regiment successfully conducted an offensive operation in Russia's Kursk region. The unit reported the operation's success and shared a video showcasing their combat efforts against the invaders. Assault teams and scouts cleared the settlement of Novi Put and the surrounding areas. The operation, which began in May, was a significant step in reclaiming the region. There was a large enemy stronghold with dozens of fortified bunkers and firing positions, built in front of a line of concrete and mine barriers. The command decided to act with small groups. Initially, soldiers from the motorcycle platoon crossed the state border and, under the cover of night, established a foothold on the Russian side. Following them, infantry assault groups advanced. The Ukrainian soldiers quickly seized the trenches in the southern part of the area and used them as a stronghold for further operations. According to the defenders, the Russians in the area had up to a company of infantry. After the Skala Regiment's offensive, the enemy started to bring in reserves to drive them out. To detect the movement of enemy infantry behind their lines, a Ukrainian reconnaissance team of 2 soldiers was deployed. This position was called Rulia. For a month and a half, the soldiers remained in place, spotting enemy firing positions and reporting the movement of Russian troops and equipment. Their work greatly assisted aerial reconnaissance in adjusting artillery strikes. After completing their mission, the soldiers safely withdrew from the position without casualties.